Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays Dicey Dungeons. Hey, why are you starting at this slick overlay screen? Why is your camera shaking around like crazy? Well, question 2 is because my good son Tomo is on the desk and demanding attention. Question 1, why are we on the overlay screen? It's because I owe you an apology before we get started. I got tilted in Dicey Dungeons and I'm mature enough to say it. We made a major mistake. That's not to say the episode isn't a little bit hard, perhaps even borderline unfair, but we can put a 6. Oh my god, my son. Relax. Relax. You want to be on the camera? He says no. No, I don't want to be on the camera. We can put a 6 into ray gun. And as a result, I made it seem harder than it needs to be. So while I set up my screen region here, I just wanted to apologize and say, yeah, it's hard. And on Twitter, people told me episode 4 is like the hardest, perhaps, of all the episodes, which is surprising to me because you would think that, you know, it would get harder as it goes along, but apparently that may not be the case. But check out this. You ready? Pretty slick, huh? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're gonna try again, and we're gonna shoot for a victory, of course. But the number one thing is just small incremental goals. We're gonna do the same episode, but we're gonna get the muscle memory down. We're gonna get the muscle memory down for putting a 6 into ray gun, okay?
Oh, no.
We're gonna untilt ourselves. Tomo, my son, I love to give you affection, but we're gonna have to... Hey, you're nuzzling the microphone, brother. I can't even see the screen anymore. Very blessed moment, though. Can you just go take a nap and I'll pet you periodically throughout the course of a 45-minute episode? Oh, Tomo. Okay. Right off the bat, we roll a 1. No thank you. No thank you. A 5 can fit in. Nothing we can do here except roll a 2. All right. So again, all progress is everything in life. Okay, this is a dangerous mindset. Please give me a 4. A 2? A 1? Ah! Almost every big problem in life can be approached in the same way you approach a problem in programming. He's done it. Break it down into a series of smaller steps. So we don't come into today's episode and say, oh, you know what? We're gonna win. We come into today's episode and we say, you know what? We're gonna play better. And if we play better, and then the next episode we play better, maybe get a little bit of luck on our side, who knows where you might find yourself later, you know what I mean? So I definitely want to hit you for 5, and I think I want to hit you for 5, and we can't really do anything else. I don't understand nudge, to be honest with you. Hey, as the robot, I don't get nudge. I think it's like the absolute worst. We heal the full after this, so it's the absolute worst piece of equipment you can get right off the bat. But let's not get tilted. You know, I have some performance enhancing supplements. We got a little bit of creatine. I apologize. I heard that in the baby boomer generation, it can lead to improved cognitive effects. So cheers to that, brother. I'm not gonna drink that all over the course of this episode because, you know, I got one of these too. You shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it. Like Today Was a Good Day by Ice Cube. You ever wonder why I gotta go to the bathroom so much? There you go. Not that you maybe would wonder that. It's kind of a weird thing to say, and I apologize. I'm just saying I'm here for the long haul. A 3. By the way, we should probably use auto roll at some point. Just so that if we hit a natural jackpot, like... Well, let me put it this way. We should use it because if we take damage, we'd like to build another one. You know, the more the merrier when it comes to that. Thank you for not busting. I think this is a good auto roll situation, honestly. Might as well just take the 5 guaranteed damage. And I think the auto roll... Oh, we should have put the 1 into Plasma Blaster. A much more minor mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. But by using the auto roll, we did get to the point where we're able to have a natural... well, a jackpot get rebuilt, I should say. Really don't want to die here. I will use it. I think this is an auto roll situation. For us to do 9 damage to you next turn is not super easy. So I am just gonna hit you with a lucky shot and then hope that you don't roll an odd and an even. It's still relatively bad, but life goes on. And we have you. Okay. So that's fine. Honestly, like, at some point you can't control Dicey Dungeons, you know? He rolled a 6 and a 5. That's literally like the optimal roll for this guy. There's not a whole heck of a lot we can do about a situation like that. Except own up to it. I guess we want a 1. The real dream, I still believe, this could be worse, honestly. Oh no, it can't. We're dead. The real dream for us is to live long enough to get to Buster Sword, and then I think we have a real chance. You might be frustrated watching me die over and over again on episode 4. Here's the thing. Once we beat episode 4, hopefully... I mean, we got episode 4 as the witch, we got episode 4 as the inventor, etc., etc. Hopefully it's all downhill from that point onwards. You know what I mean? I'd rather, you know, get the knot out of the garden hose. And, you know, get our morale as high as possible. For the future. I'd rather tackle the obstacle as it appears before us, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So we can obviously kill you. I'd rather kill you with an unburned dice, but there was a little risk there, of course. Not nudge. It's nudge. Just get that out of the way. Okay. That's a bummer. I just truly don't understand the value of nudge as the robot. I honestly don't get it. We don't need to auto roll. If we bust, then we can click auto roll and hit you for 5, which I'm now realizing is not enough to kill you. I'm gonna go for it this way, even though you could lethal me if you roll a 6. And my thinking there was very simple. We healed a full, obviously. But I don't want to heal for 3 and then not be able to lethal you this turn. So I think, you know, we made a little bit of a slip up there. But luckily, that's not going to bear results in the negative direction for us. I really just think getting nudge right off the bat. And believe you me, I recognize it's possible. I just don't understand the way to use nudge properly. I guess what you would use nudge for early is to turn a 6 into a 5 for Plasma Blaster instead of putting it into Ray Gun. But that's like such low value. We want a 2. Want a 1? It's okay. It's such low value compared to, you know, what you expect out of a piece of equipment in this game. Basically, in a very unique situation, it could do 2 extra damage for us one time. Okay, well, unfortunately, with the weakened equipment, that's as good as that's gonna get. So we really want this guy to roll 2 6s, ideally. 5-4 is 1 off of the worst possible roll, but it is what it is. Weakening nudge is very nice, and I greatly appreciate it. That's such a bummer, dude. Again, this is kind of it's a common trend for us right now. At least he's only doing 3 damage here. But it's a common trend for us right now. The enemy we fight just after leveling up to level 2 kicks the crap out of us, makes it very difficult for us to hit level 3. But mechanical arm, yet again. It's okay. This seems like we got better optics right now. So a 2, it fits mechanical arm. Now we can bust, so be careful. I think you start there. Probably take the guaranteed damage early, just in case you bust. A 1 would be awesome. It is what it is. We really need the Buster Sword, brother. Okay, so you're gonna hit me for 8, which will probably give me a jackpot. Auto roll, I should say. A 4, you know, we'll just put that in Plasma Blaster. I was just gonna say, if we get a 5, it's not that bad, but we'll toss this in here for now. Auto roll will probably give us a 2, so I think we're willing to do that right now. And then let's hit for 5. And just, again, I'm not really swinging for the fences. If I think I have you, God, that's a horrible roll. I think we're dead. What are you supposed to do, dude? I feel like that time we followed the friggin' flowchart to a T. Just very, very minor mistakes. Not tilted though. Honestly, not tilted. It's my first video of the day. I'm feeling pretty good. I honestly feel like our odds of success go way up if we just don't get nudge right out of the gate. It's pretty nice, actually. If we don't get nudge, I think, like, we have a piece of equipment that can actually do something for us. I'll take the damage. It's the right thing to do. Though it pains me a little bit. It's definitely the right thing to do. He hits me with the, aren't you a little tryhard? Are you kidding me? Have you been watching the game? Okay, Healing Crystal, while not amazing, gives us something to do with the 1s and 2s. And is actually, like, you know, there's a little value there, I think, that goes above and beyond where we've been previously. I think you absolutely ice him, make progress as quickly as possible. Okay, I feel a little better. Like 10% confident we could win. I'm gonna fight Sneezy first, because I think he's horrible. So it makes no sense to fight him first, except that I guess I'd like to get him out of the way. You can't do anything with a 2 anyway, so why not toss it in there, right? Low rolls. Okay, this is only a slightly above average roll. You can't be upset by that if you want to keep morale high in Dicey Dungeons. That being said, is a staggering amount of damage. There's no doubt about that. And he could pretty easily kill me next turn. We like a 5. We can't bust. So this is obviously going to go here. Because he can kill me next turn, it feels like we should heal. But if we heal, there's no way we're killing him next turn. We would have to hit him for 8, which is 2 rolls here. And then something in this plus an auto roll. So I think we've got to get him closer to lethal and hope for a roll that's lower than that. And I'm pretty sure we're dead again. Yep. Okay. I'm willing to say that there's something we could have done there. We could have not fought Sneezy first. We could have fought him after we had more CPU limit, and as a result, gotten more yield out of every turn. But I will admit, still untilted. Just like that. However, I am kind of getting a little bit of pleasure out of this now, because I'm recognizing that the more runs I get killed by the enemy rolling very well, the more it makes it look like I'm not making any mistakes. So why wouldn't I keep playing and having a great time at this point? There's no reason to be upset. But these episode 4s are no joke. Not Nudge, okay, thank God. Healing Crystal, I still think is better. Even though, I mean, Nudge, we literally do almost nothing with it, so. Right now, you know, this basically could not be going better. Might as well hit you again. He rolled no evens, which is like, is this what it feels like to get lucky? I'm not saying this is average luck. This is above average luck for sure. But it feels nice to get above average luck at an average pace. You know what I mean? Okay, we got... This guy's not really that much of a threat. Who's the most annoying enemy? Well, we have to fight Pirate. We get to choose between Sticky Hands and Dryad. I think I would rather fight Sticky Hands, because the worst thing he does is steal gold. He doesn't do any damage. So I think that's basic. As long as we get through this guy relatively well, I think it's basically a free level for us. It's okay. The only thing we could have used the 1 for is to put it into, Healing Crystal, but we were at full HP at the time. I don't mind this just because, you know, why not, I guess. Don't bust. Thank you, thank you. That's a good no bust situation. I think we definitely have to hit you. For sure. Oh, that's such a good roll. Even though he still have like the static burns and damage here. Let's see how this goes. Roll low, please. That's a win. I think you have to use it. Then you go for the jackpot naturally. Didn't get it. You still go for the jackpot naturally after you bust. If you bust, then you hit him with the lucky shot. So again, sticky hands probably can't stop us. You know, we got to think a little bit more critically about pathing. I think that's the next major quantum leap for me to get through episode 4. Good. Although he does get closer to rolling or to running away once he steals our gold. Just to be honest with you, it's gonna be real friggin' hard for us to hit this guy for 30 damage before he can leave, unless he rolls very low, which is not possible apparently. Don't get me wrong. I want the gold. We don't need the heal, because even if he runs away, we're gonna hit max level. Low rolls, please. 5, 6, 5. What is wrong with you? Get him, dude. Get him. Come on, give me a 3 or a 4. Oh, you are a meanie. Okay, we're actually gonna be able to get him. Basically, whatever we roll does it. We don't have to heal on this one, but we should have at least thought about it, I'll admit. We want Buster Sword. It gives us static damage that's extremely valuable. I don't think Mechanical Arm is the dream, but I think it's something to do with more dice. So, it's something to do with a 2 as well, which is pretty nice for us. And you know, I think I might just capitalize on that early. That's okay. It's actually, you gotta condition yourself to remember that busting on a 6 is the ideal roll if a 3 or more would bust you to begin with, because then you won't be able to use your ray gun at all. So in this case, we'll just stall a little. I think I'll heal, well, let's see. More 2s. I think I'll heal for 2, and then toss a 2 into Mechanical Arm once we're in bust range, which could happen right now. So let's take our guaranteed damage. I think we'll also just put a 2 into... There's a 1/3 chance we bust. I think I'll take the guaranteed damage. The chance is going up. Come on, dude. I'm not gonna put a 2 in here. I'm gonna force you to bust me. There you go. 1, 5, 6. That's bad. We're gonna get poisoned, but you should still be pretty close to lethality next turn. 2. It's okay. If we're gonna kill you, be smart about it. We can bust here, which would be pretty unfortunate. If we bust, we won't kill you either. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now... many things can kill you and keep the jackpot, but we have to... It's perfect. It's perfect. I don't want to use the jackpot yet. We can use the jackpot to give ourselves an auto heal, or a regen, I should say, later, but we're not going to need it because we're at full HP, so we're going to be able to kill the next enemy faster. We have a decision. We can make a decision with our hard-earned gold, finally. Okay, so the question, I suppose, becomes... we probably want spiked shield so we can get 5 shield per turn. Admittedly, not much of a question, but I think we could dump ray gun and put spike shield right there. Small shield, if it was reusable, which is probably what the upgrade does, I would be down with it. This, we're not rolling enough consistently for this to be worth a lot. So I think spike shield is good. We'll slot that right in. Thank you. And losing ray gun is not losing very much. In fact, I would probably go so far as to say we would rather lose ray gun and think that spike shield is basically, if we want to use it for damage, it's like the same yield as is. So let's work through the flowchart here. Where does a 4 go? Most of the time, a 4 will probably go into Plasma Blaster. A 2 is a Mechanical Arm or a heal. We don't need the heal. Let's take our... It's a 1/6 chance to bust. It is what it is. You know, that I can't be mad about that. If you don't roll the dice on a good benefit on a 1/6 chance, I think that Dicey's probably going to handle your butt on most occasions. So, although I'm not happy about the damage we're taking on this turn, it is what it is. So this is just keeps us out in front, which is nice. Take 2 damage to do 4 damage. I will. Thank you for not busting me. I really appreciate it. We're going to toss this in here. We don't really want to auto roll a 1. Mechanical arm is not going to work for us. I mean, it could, but we're not going to get much out of it. I think we're better off hoping we overroll like that, and then catching him with the little lucky shot. Hoping he rolls low. That's lower. And oh my god, that's an incredible roll for us. So we're probably going to lethal him. The most important thing, don't bust. Thank you. We really wanted to heal. It's not going to happen. I think it's worth taking the extra damage here to make it happen, though. And we probably could have done that in our inverted order, just so that we could keep our Buster Sword around, but so be it. I will take both heals, and I will definitely upgrade. I think we want to upgrade Buster Sword the most. The 2 extra damage. We are having problems killing enemies quickly. We don't have any kind of wombo combos going on here. We're just doing our best. So a 2 is okay here. I think I would prefer that over Mechanical Arm. And now we have another one for Mechanical Arm. Now we can bust. Let's take 3 shield. It's a 1/3 chance to bust, but I'm willing to just take where we stand on Mechanical Arm. Put that there. It's pretty low rolls for Buster Sword, but life goes on. So, you do get to use that twice this turn, but we're only going to take 5 damage. It's not that bad, and when we kill him, if we kill him, we'll level up. These 1s are pretty poor. Honestly, I still like a 5 shield. The 1s are not worth much. I'm willing to take the stab on that one. So, we get the 3 heal, which is beautiful. Now we're very likely to bust. The best we can do on this is a 1. So just toss a 1 there. You were hoping to bust high. I think you still just take the 5 damage. And then you gotta do that. We could have rolled another dice and tried to get Mechanical Arm to work, but, you know, if it's another 1, we lose out on a lot of guaranteed damage. Okay, so we didn't get hurt for very much there, and all of a sudden... after being filtered through the lens of... I think we just kill you. I will say, you know, what we might want to do is, like, auto-roll. And you might take issue with this. Oh, because we're leveling up anyway. Yeah, that was a bad play. You might start to think maybe NL actually has a chance on this one. Fixed payout. I think it's horrible. Use an additional jackpot ability. I think it's absolute garbage. Nudge now it has a use case to let us hit our... well, to fix odds to be evens and vice versa, but also to hit our, you know, healing crystal, but I still don't think any of this is particularly good. And we don't have heals in there, which scares the crap out of me. So against this guy, I think shields do matter. So a 3 works really well on Spike Shield here. Honestly, I'll probably just toss that into Plasma Blaster. Here's the thing. I think you put the 6 in here to do 4 damage, and then you hope to high roll again. Obviously, a 6 works very well in Buster Sword, but I think we kind of wanted to do it in this order. This is a very unfortunate roll for us, but life goes on. We didn't take that much damage. Okay. It's a 4, 5, or 6. It was a 4. That was a 1. So we have 8 left. That's horrible. We have 5 left. I think we'll take that. Could be worse, but I would have loved to have gotten a little extra damage out of the Plasma Blaster. He's rolling well. So that was a 3. So we have 10 left. That was a 1. So we have 9 left. Okay, take that, I think. We have 7 left. Can't bust. 6 left. We had 5 left. Okay, I'm like 5-1. 5-5-1 doesn't kill you. How can I kill you on this turn? You do 7, and then roll something high to go in here? No, you just do 7 plus 5, dummy. Don't be a fool. That was almost an ambitious and new level of mistakery. 28, this gives us 7. There's no reason not to, I suppose. This is a nasty floor with no heal opportunities, but we will level up at some point. You only get 1 key, but what? Oh, that's right. You get many uses out of each die. God, a 1 is exactly what we freaking needed. Okay, I still think we kind of like a 6 here, and then a hope for a great roll. It's actually like a really good roll. And then we'll hit you with the lucky shot. Ruka, you want to come in? Hello. Hello, Ruka. What the heck, dude? It never ends. Oh, my son. So I want to kill you. Where does a 4 go? Nowhere yet. Where does a 6 go? Eee, that's a rough one. Probably right here. So let's put a 4 in the Plasma Blaster. This is a hope for the best situation. You know, you can't be too mad about that. This is still a hope for the best situation, and it is what it is. I don't know what the heck I want out of you next turn. I feel like your turn's gonna last about 10 years. I think the fact that you rolled something you already rolled is extremely great for us. Most important thing here, yes, heal for the maximum value. That's the big one. And then we're gonna go for the jackpot. Oh my god. So we get even more heals. And then we'll just kill you with BM. Yo, that was huge. And we get to store our jackpot moving on. That's the kind of luck, combined with, you know, strategery, that I think we're gonna need if we're gonna have any chance to make this run freaking work. So you're strong against poison. Doesn't really matter much. 3 is still pretty good here. We'd like to put it in our shield as well, but I think you just... I know, by the way, you're like, why would you do that? Oh my god, it worked. In this case, I kind of want the dice, and I can't believe it actually worked for us. I still like the idea of putting the 6 into mechanical arm, even if we lose a little damage yield, because we could roll another 6, bust, and have the value of using our Buster Sword anyway. Sorry. So you do still do damage, so the shield is worthwhile. Keep in mind, we do have a curse on us. That's okay. What's the next least valuable option? Probably Plasma. So now we're not cursed. We do want the shield. Thank you for asking. A 1 doesn't do anything. A 4 is fine. We'll toss that in there. We'll auto roll and hit you again. We really need the damage potential. Oh, okay. The 6s are bad because we get cursed, but not as bad as if they could get raw damage out of them. So I don't mind this that much. I feel like we got a decent war of attrition working out in our favor. That's, I mean, very low yield, so obviously I'm okay with that. I think you just take the 2 early. That's horrible. That's pretty much exactly what you don't want to see. 5s are the worst thing you could possibly imagine here. I don't care about being cursed. It's the raw poison that's the worst. I didn't mean to rhyme. So Plasma Blaster is easy play there. 5, probably better off as a means to kill you. But I can't really put this in anything except the shield, and there's a decent chance we bust, so I'm gonna hold it. And I feel like that was not a stupid decision. He rolled very low on the poison damage, so I hate taking 5 damage here, but hopefully we can heal up a little. The 4 is irrelevant. The 1, the 6. Okay, well we have to heal for 1. That one hurt. You still want to see if you get the jackpot? We didn't. We're gonna auto roll, heal, and kill. But I'm very worried about our fight against the Siren. We have 15 HP. We could just leave, But then we'll never get to max level. I don't think we have 2 things we can replace in order to make that work, but I could be wrong. Basically, this will determine whether or not we have a chance to win. Definitely want shields. The more natural jackpots we could get here, the happier I would be to a large degree. A 2 would be nice. Okay. And then a 6, please. That's also pretty good, to be honest. I think we have to maximize damage dealt, and, you know, another 3 damage on top of that's not amazing. We're hoping for low rolls. You rolled 13, which is, like, slightly below average. So I can't really be mad. Low rolls are fantastic here. I think we really like this, honestly. I think a 1 here is totally fine, or a 1 there. You really can't kill me next turn, but you are going to gain HP. So I think... Well, we don't need the free Buster Sword yet. Let's free Spike Shield and hook ourselves up with the 3 there. And I think a 5 just works. And if you can't use Buster Sword, you can't use Buster Sword. It is unfortunate. That's just an incredible roll. Congratulations. We're still hanging in there, but it's tough. No doubt about it. Theoretically, we don't really need to play the 1. In fact, I would probably say playing the 1 has almost no benefit. We want low rolls. Those are very low rolls. You've done me, you know, a service the likes of which I can't complain about here. We're definitely, you know, you're going to gain HP for 1. I think we have to start doing something. Oh, that's just absolutely awful. Ready in 1 HP. How's this for some genius? Those are relatively low rolls. I gotta hit you for 15 this turn, or we will die. So, who cares? You know, go for it, right? That's the best thing that could do is there. We can't bust. Oh my lord, I think we did it. I'm not gonna say that healing for 3 with that incredible intentional burn gave us the level, but all I'm gonna say is we're alive with 2 HP and we just healed for 3. So you can crunch the numbers on that one and you can see how I feel about things. Now, do any of these matter at all? I think if you're going for rolling as many dice as possible, this is good. I don't really understand the value of this, so I think Heatsink is just, to me, it strikes me as strictly better, but who knows? All right, choose your path wisely. We need to fight all these guys to level up. 4-5, 4-5. I think probably because this has 2 heals, we should go this way first, and then we get an upgrade after fighting 1. We could also do 4-4 and then 5-5. Okay, so you hit pretty hard. I think that 5 shield is pretty good. We don't mind 1s that much, honestly. And I'm still doing my... I'm back on my BS, you know? You can run the math and figure out if that was the right calculation for us. 2 odds, so we got 12 damage coming in with 2 frees. The 1s are not that bad. It kind of buffs mechanical arm, if only slightly. Okay, this is important. The 1s are irrelevant. We could auto-roll a 3. I think I'm gonna auto-roll a 2. Now mechanical arm is... It rolled 2 1s! I think we gotta swing for the fences here. Ah! I'm sorry. Mechanical arm. I took the 50% chance to do 8 or 9 more damage. I would have loved it. My man rolled all odds, which is, you know, you probably don't need me to tell you that that's like a 1 in 16 chance, but I'm gonna tell you, that's a 1 in 16 chance. puts us in a rough spot. I don't mind the 4 freezes, though. Okay, now I was just gonna say now it's getting a little ridiculous. So I think we gotta dump a 1. Don't bust me. It would be so rude to bust me there. That's... Honestly, thank you for buffing Mechanical Arm. You got 2 odds. So much better for us. We're gonna take 3 damage. And again, the freezing, it just makes Mechanical Arm better so I can live with it. You have to love it. So we should probably start going for lethal here. We have 11 damage on the field already. I think you go, yeah? You could bust, so I think you put this here. You could bust, so I think you heal for 1. What do we need? I mean, a 6 would be nice. You just do a lucky shot here, and then you kill him. Okay, did that work out well for us? I mean, yes and no, but I think, like, my man did roll 4 odds on a single turn. Created a real problem for us. You know, Mechanical Arm being a little bit more usable strikes me as being very nice. I think we take a chance on the skeleton. And if it works, we might have 2 heals there. We got the gold to afford it for sure. So 3. I mean, this guy hits like a son of a gun, just for the record. So start there. A 5 is great in the shields. Now we can do some damage. 4, probably just toss that right there. Do you want to auto roll a 1? Not really. That's better for us. Then we'll auto roll and get a 5 out of it. Okay. 17 damage. He didn't roll 12, so that's a positive. The curse is what it is. You know, what do you want me to say? So there is a curse. What's the least valuable piece of equipment? That right there. Second least valuable? This or this, but let's start here. That's totally fine. You know, we planned for it. Not a huge problem. He's half dead. So we're gonna take 7, and he's not gonna be able to curse us. That's okay. But this will be a great turn for some good rolls. Okay, so we're in bust range, for sure. Can we kill him? Well, you know you probably want the 6 there this time. I don't think we can kill him. I think it's more like... We'd really like an odd for a shield. I almost feel like you auto roll here. You roll a 1, and then you take 1 more roll. Okay, so that's... Why do I like this? Because it gives us 5 pieces of equipment and 5 dice. So the most important thing, the 6 doesn't do any better than it does here. The 5 is a very good shield. The 1 literally rules in that Mechanical Arm position. And we get a decent heal out of it. We're hoping for low rolls. That's pretty low. Realistically, we're taking 2 damage and getting cursed. We should have him this turn pretty easily. It might go wrong. It's not gonna go wrong. We should see if we get jackpot. Didn't. We're alive and, you know, relatively okay. So I think for sure you need that. You need that. Then you can decide. Short Circuit is not bad, I think, and we're rolling a lot of dice. But I think for now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Everything's okay for now. So we don't need a lot of shield early, but we want a lot of shield eventually. Might as well build it turn 1. And a 1 works so well with Mechanical Arm, so I'm not sweating it, you know? Go here. Go here. Don't bust me. Beautiful. We're gonna bust. It doesn't get better than 2 there. We can live with that, okay. 5 shield, 12 damage. 2 evens. 1's gonna be used for cursing, almost certainly. So we got a bit of a war of attrition. We got to keep our shield, though. We got 4 blinded dice. Okay. First blinded dice. It's a high dice. Let's just try it in Plasma Blaster. It's cursed. That's fine. We don't know what it is. That was 2. Was that a 4, I think? That That was a 5. Oh, that was a 3 then. On that one. That's a lot of evens. That's pretty bad. But he used 2 of them to blind, which does not bother me. We might not get the best value out of blinded dice, but we get something. So it's a high roll. That was a 5. Beautiful. We do have a curse. That's why we're using it here first. That was a 4. We busted, so this must be high. Don't curse me. Oh, you son of a gun. I wanted that. We're doing really well here, though. Mostly due to the power of luck. Okay, so that was a 2. That's fine. That was a 5 again. Start here, because we can use anything here. We need a 5 or greater. Dude! We're so lucky. Now, this is going to seem busted, but you really should shield before fighting the gargoyle, because we're going to level up. Just talk through the decisions. It works. It makes you play better, at least. I'm not going to say it works, necessarily. Can't bust. So you roll, and I think on that, you're okay with that. Take the 4 damage. You know, the other thing that's been working out really well for us is not trying to swing for the fences, and instead just, like... That's fine. Instead going for, you know, the guaranteed damage. So we get a locked dice. It's a 1, which is fantastic. It's an overheal, which is a little weird to do, but pretty good, actually. I think we'll just take the guaranteed damage, and we'll hit you for 6. No shield, though, so we're hoping for 2s. Natural 2s are the ideal roll. A 1 is not that bad. Even though it locks dice, it does no damage, so he can't kill us with locked dice. It also locked 2, but only actually locked 1, which is, you know, sounds pretty good to me, dude. So let's put a 5, I'll tell you what, let's start with a 4 here, and then a 5 here. We hit the jackpot, which is nuts. And I was just gonna say, give me a high roll. You didn't give me a high roll, but that's okay. We got you next turn, probably. Natural 1 is fine. 4 is a little dangerous. 4 to 3 is the worst. And, you know, 2 is the best outcome there. Locked? Not locked. We don't have to hit you for much. Don't bust me on that. Come on, you're not gonna bust me on this one. I told you. Okay, we're gonna get a chance to fight the final boss. Dude, I'm like, morale is through the roof right now. Bump blade. Do 1 damage, get a new dice. Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe we don't need the healing crystal as much anymore. And we could have bump blade instead. But I kind of like having a good use of our low values. Ah, that's right. Okay, so here's the thing. We have to get rid of a piece of equipment anyway. I think we will get rid of healing crystal to put wooden stake out there. Whew. Even if we lose, my morale is very high right now. I feel so much better about the way we've been playing here. We gotta hit you for a lot. That sucks. A 1 works fine in mechanical arm. 6, honestly, I'm like, you should toss that in wooden stake, brother. We're gonna need it in the future. 3 shield is fine, because you suck HP too. Yeah. Don't roll a 6. 4 is fine. So I think you go 1, 4. 6 is totally, I mean, it's what you want. Probably auto roll real quick, just to give you the guaranteed 5 damage. And turn 1 is okay. You're hoping for low rolls here. And the 5 is fine. You know, it's not that bad. Plus, with the shield, he doesn't drain as much health. The poison is the more dangerous element for us. Don't bust me. Be smarter than that. Very likely, 50% chance to bust. So toss this here. Totally fine. No shield this turn, so if he gets a high roll, he's gonna drain me pretty good. But he's only draining me for 1. That's probably smart to get that poison going instead. Okay, but it's so far so good. That was a 5. That was a 4. I can live with it. We jackpotted. Give me a roll here, because I think this has to be a high dice. That was a 2. Yeah, that was a 6. Okay. Okay. We got a chance. Yo, he's going straight for the kill, which I think is great for us. I think this works out better for us. We know we got blinded dice. This takes the final 5 HP. Start here. 4 damage. Totally okay. That's a 2. That's a 3. We hit a jackpot. Give me another roll. So you're saying there's a chance. Don't you dare hit me with that 6. Yeah. We're gonna do it. I think we got a chance. It's okay. Don't freak out. You leave him on 1 HP, you catch him next turn. Save that auto roll. He's not gonna kill you. He's not gonna kill you. It's gonna be closer than you like it to be. But he's not gonna kill you. We've done it. Episode 4 in the books. Incremental goals. Little bit higher degree of focus. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.